Okay, I love this chess puzzle so much that I have to try and share it, try to explain it. Shout out to Anne for getting me this diabolical chess calendar for 2025, a year of chess puzzles. The January 1st puzzle is so confusing that I don't even understand. But this is the January 2nd puzzle, and this one's genius. So at first, I thought, so white is supposed to be able to checkmate in 2 moves. And at first, we thought, well, we can check here. And the king can't really go at, too many squares. So, if the king moves to like, maybe the king moves here and then the bishop can come down, but, that seemed promising. But there is a problem with this move. We have 2 pieces here. We have the rook and we have the knight. And they can both block that check. And then, then the king can take. So that's not good. So these 2 pieces here, the black rook and the black knight, are really an issue. So let me just skip ahead. Let me show what the correct first move is. Correct first move is actually bishop e4. So the bishop just kind of crashes in, and it's not even a check, which is normally not as forcing of a move. But what it does do is it clutters up the king's position. It takes away one of the squares around the king. So long story short, they can't really ignore, black cannot ignore this piece. You want to try to recapture it. But here's what's cool. So let's say you recapture with the rook. Cool. All right, bishop's off of the board. But in doing that, it's cleared this rook. So now white's bishop can go here. And that's checkmate because the queen is cutting off these squares, and the newly activated rook with nothing obstructing it cuts off all of that. Yeah, the king may as well fall over. Deliver the check here with the bishop. That's it. King has nowhere to run. So, that's fantastic. But hey, let's put everything back. So, well, again, it actually starts with bishop comes here. All right, fine. You don't want to unleash this rook. What if you take with the knight? Well, now you take with the knight. Now this knight comes in here. It took the bishop, but it's still blocking off this rook. So now white can go here to deliver check. And that's a new checkmate because now the black's own knight is blocking off the defense of its own rook. So that's checkmate again. This queen can just kind of chill here because the queen's cutting off these light squares here. Queen's cutting off this. King cannot go this way because the bishop has that whole thing covered. And the queen has this escape square covered. So it's checkmate once again. So it's really cool. And I'm going to explore one final position here, I think. Bishop comes in. Let's say the king's like, well, I hate that. I'm just going to take as the king. All right, well, now that one's interesting. Is that square covered? All right, maybe this, because then, let's see. Yeah, then the queen still covers here. Queen covers all of this. Rook skewers through here, can't escape this way. Can't take the rook protected by... Yep. Okay, that's beautiful. 3 different ways. 3 different responses to the bishop crashing in. And they all lead to checkmate because black blocks its own pieces or it unleashes the rook from the white. I just thought it was legitimately awesome. So had to try and explain, had to try and share. But yeah, huge shout out to Anne for this incredible chess puzzle calendar. It's really... It's part of the reason that 2025 is the year of chess for me, apparently. Let's keep it going. Yeah. Ta-ta.